Let's get wild! I can't take this anymore.
Gather round, sweet children.
Read the room.
Don't you want to see me naked? Huh? Huh?
Yeah!
You should be happy I'm here. And now, for the main event.
No.
Hey, Natalie.
Hello? What a journey these commands have become. Yeah, we added a cursed command. It was Grant's idea, but I stand by him.
I did.
I
I heard we're related.
That was so awkward. Well, anyways, we went out and had amazing Korean barbecue / K-pot.
The issue is you like smell like meat for the next day.
Yeah, I definitely am stinking like that right now. I think I will just I will live by these rules until I go to bed tonight. But yes, it was wonderful. Grant and I had lychee teenies. What was it?
Oh, it's not.
Anyways, how's everyone? We are having a two-part stream today because we're both pretty addicted to 100 line. The last... Did you just bury the dog in blankets? Grant, what are you doing to her?
Guys, good news. We have a baby Spice.
Hi, Nutmeg.
And this is why I can't have a pet, because I just am like, let me do what I want. What's here? Her eyes are like wide open, being like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hi, Nutmeg. She's just happy that we came home. Yeah, I'm glad that we're doing a part 2 as well, because we ended on such an insane spot. We have to greet Rosen. Yeah, so anyway, we're full. We had food. And lychee teenies.
Yeah, we saw my aunt who we were talking to her because she works for a school district that's very well paid. I mentioned it's like, oh yeah, it's like the top in the US. And she's like, no, it's the third highest in the US.
Yeah, she was lovely. Honestly, she's
very sweet.
She was a great person.
But she makes... I am a software engineer with like almost 3 years experience at a very like decently paying company. And she makes way more than me.
How unfortunate of her.
Oh, Rose that I forgot is a teacher, right? Yeah, she makes like close to probably like, she makes like 180. Which I think is very good. So good for her.
She did tell us though that she basically hates her job.
It's only 180, Rosen. I'm sure teachers in Oklahoma get paid similar amounts.
Okay, now this is taking a turn. Great.
Yeah, you're right.
Probably,
I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow, you really being for Rosen.
I'm never going back.
I'm sorry, Rosen. So this is my opinion on it, and I said this to her. I would rather teachers be overpaid than underpaid. So I'm glad at least we don't have to fight to keep teachers wanting to work and educate people. And I personally am of the belief, you know, if you want to educate people, you should be paid okay. Like you're giving your career is educating the masses, like, and educating the next generation. Like you should be paid well for them. Personally, that's my personal belief. It's why New York actually does pay their teachers an okay amount. It's why I liked Bernie Sanders, because he was the only person saying we should have a federal minimum wage for teachers. I think he wanted it at 55K, which
still
not for like California or New York, like it needs to be higher, but having a 55K starting salary, at least for teachers in, like, the person I dated before you was making 40K as a teacher in Connecticut. Like, teachers should be making a minimum 55K. I don't care, even in the lowest paying states. They should be making a minimum.
And that's Connecticut. Like, what do you do with that?
Obviously, in other states, it should be way higher and whatever, but that's my rant on teaching. Teaching is sadly a underappreciated profession in America, and that makes me sad. I appreciate you, Rosen.
Yeah. I talked to her about why I didn't go into teaching, and she seemed to support my decisions, so.
Teaching right now, from my understanding, the students...
She basically just said that all of the kids going through the school system right now are just enormous pieces of shit. Because...
I think it's because of them constantly online. They probably, not only their attention span needs to be fed by like they're all addicted to like Instagram, TikTok, where it's like it's constant streams of endless scrolling and constant dopamine, where probably probably sitting in a classroom having to pay attention is probably really hard for them.
Yeah.
Because of that. But not my point. But let's continue. Let's play because we have to go to bed soon. Oh god.
Right. You meet the parents and you're like, oh, things are starting to make sense. Yeah. Well, don't even get us started on the types of people that have children versus the type of people that should have children or should not. But, anyways, it was a lovely dinner. We had lots of delicious food and drink, and now we can play some more Hunter Line. We just had a resurgence of Ato, which is pretty surprising. We have some theories that kind of came up. Mostly we think Ato and Hiroko are morbers, so they're hopping between the timelines. Fables. Hello again. It's great to be back. So we're gonna probably play up until like midnight-ish, so this will be like only a 2-hour stream. And we will get to Grant's birthday by the end of it. Late night stream.
Happy birthday.
Yes, we will all spam happy birthday to Grant when the time comes. I wasn't expecting Ato. Still thought it was Darumaka, also known as Darumi. I'm glad it wasn't Darumi. I would have hated that, honestly. I believe we will reach day 100 2.0. If this route even goes to day 100, I honestly...
Yeah, so we still don't understand what the bees are. What is the point of the killing game? We're missing a lot of content.
I don't think we're going to find out what the bees are on this route, honestly. Yes. We've suffered through 86 day, they better go all the way. I think this is gonna be like Zero Escape, where you only get parts of the story and you need to piece it together.
We have a few theories. So first of all, a few cool theories. Hiroko definitely also is able to replay timelines. She's experienced this stuff before. We know that for a fact.
Yeah, she wouldn't have known about the sponsor's suit. She wouldn't have said that she knew Takumi. She specifically used the phrase, "You're the Takumi that I know," and she never should have known us. So she's definitely experienced Takumi in other timelines. But I'm guessing there are good and bad Takumis, because even Ato said like, "Oh, this is the version of you that killed me, right?"
Yeah. The other interesting theory that I want to talk about, that I'm only 90% sure on this one,
Jordan.
But why don't we have an Ato come in? One thing that is very interesting.
Hi, TJ.
Is can you go to the flowchart? So if you go to the flowchart, the other ending we just got, which is ending 85. it just ends right there, like very abruptly. Like, we could have still escaped. We still had the rocket ship. None of us were dead. And the game reset. Like, that was an ending. And then if you go back a little further, ending here. This is the choice right here on where... Oh, we don't know this one,
We
actually.
don't know that one, yeah.
Yeah. Go back.
Let's just go to the one where we got
Well, we
another
can,
ending.
we can go to that one too, but this one is where we lost Moko. It ended if we went to that option where we didn't leave Moko and Nozomi died. Now can you go to the other one? And then there's an ending here where we didn't kill Ava. What happens there is, in all three of those endings, Nozomi died. That is the only thing that really happened.
Yeah, we're assuming Nozomi will die, right? Because she won't have the points, so she'll die to the game. So we're thinking that Nozomi dying is symbolic.
Nozomi is an end condition where it means we have to reset. So whatever, if Nozomi dies, it's the same with the prologue. Nozomi dies is when we loop the first time.
Right, so we don't know if the game is being like, Nozomi died, which was the whole point of the MC looping in the first place, that's why it reset. Or is it being meta, like it was being meta about the main character's superpower of resetting the wave, which was a battle ability, but it also was a part of the story. We're thinking that Nozomi dying forces a reset. Not that it's like, well, the story just ends there because you didn't accomplish your goal. It's like there's probably a really big reason why Nozomi's death resets the timeline. So, honestly, all of the decisions, and I don't know if it's just this route, but we might find this no matter what path we're on, Nozomi dying could always do this. So basically what we're going to be paying attention to from here on out is, do we only reset the loop when Nozomi dies? Or are we making decisions that directly impact Nozomi? Same thing for Eito? No. Although, Jordan, did you miss Eito? He had a whole episode where he came back. He was the guy in the weird, like, spacesuit thing. And, he basically was like, fuck you, Takumi. And he was like, I'll tell you guys some of the secrets that I know, because he apparently has been time traveling. And then Tsubasa killed his ass. Did you reach this route's ending? We're like sort of there, Tenkai. We're like about to get there. You saw him for a sec, but you weren't paying attention. Fair. So yeah, basically Nozomi is our lord. She's Akane. I mean, the parallels similar-ish.
She's
Ura something? No. Yukako? No. What was her name in Raging Loop? You reached the Eito Ghost part? Yeah. Ocarine? No. How do you remember that, Jordan? Curse you. Rikako. Oh, I was close. She really is just Carlos in an alternate timeline. That's not... Unfortunately, Eito Outsuki's Cryptoglobin is not strong enough to power the pod. Right, I didn't think it'd be that easy. We had drained all the blood out of Eito's body and pumped it into the escape pod's fuel tank. But it still wasn't enough. Even though he was so strong, Eito's Cryptoglobin is totally useless. If you really think about it, 80% of his strength came from those bees. Speaking of bees, I've analyzed their remains and discovered something. They're a type of combat organism, or school invader, to use your name for them. So the bees used to be human? I hypothesized that the first sponsor found and attacked a combat organism factory. From there, they must have coerced the manufacturers into creating these bee-like units with enhanced power and functionality. But why did the bees die all at once when the sponsor broke the rules? Twice. Perhaps because of a divine pact to prevent the sponsor from harming the participants without due cause. It's a good thing these bees aren't what we fight in defense battles. Right? We would have died.
Ah.
Divine pacts? A wish made to God, if you will.
See ya later!
Still no Ato command. Do you not also offer something in return when making a wish to your god? I'll be a good girl, so please let Father's surgery be a success. Things like that. So in this case, I won't harm the players without due cause, so please grant these bees great strength. The sponsor. No. The people who built these bees made a wish like that? We still have 97 to 98 more endings. Surely we'll have at least one Ato command, right?
And God granted them that wish.
So God really exists? The strong belief that he exists is the key. Divine blood grows in strength by binding itself to emotions, and the strongest feeling in this world is devotion.
God, you say? The scale's too grand for a little guy like me to comprehend. Just who the first sponsor anyway?
They're still completely shrouded in mystery.
Sorry guys, if I hadn't killed Ato.
Yeah, Tsubasa killing Ato basically... I understand why they did that as a part of the story, because, like, it prevents us from getting too much information from this one route, but, like, man, Tsubasa. Wasn't your fault, Tsubasa. Nobody's trying to blame you for anything.
I am!
That's right. We're all really grateful for what you did.
Mr. Tsubasa, can I comfort you the longest, deepest kiss you've ever had? Can I? I really want to.
Let's just forget about Ato. The killing game's over now anyway. If the first sponsor was a zombie like we theorized, it was still possible that they could come back at some point. However, the bees that had been their strongest weapon are dead now. Without those bees, we could definitely take out the sponsor by ourselves. There was nothing to be afraid of anymore. What we need right now is more Cryptoglobin to fully power the escape pod. And we have a perfect candidate for who can provide us with that. Ah, right. The Squad Zero commander, Dalcia. We have to find a way to beat him and take his Cryptoglobin. Camion, have you finished developing the poison that can help with that? Are we gonna have to fight him again? Who do you think I am? It was already done and dusted a while ago. Build army for extra Cryptoglobin.
So we can beat Dalcia now?
Indeed, so long as you can proceed with caution. My poison will break down his invincible defense, but Dalcia will still be a formidable foe. We have to come up with a foolproof strategy to beat him when he shows up at the academy, whatever that may be. After our meeting, we started preparing for our battle against Dalcia, and then, when night fell...
Oh, there, I finally got the fire started, everyone.
I cast fire! We lit a bonfire in the schoolyard as a memorial for all our friends who had lost their lives in the invader hunt. Closing our eyes, we observed a moment of silence and mourning. Kyoshika, Moko, Kurara, Ava, our fight against the sponsor is finally over. I fail. Oh, Claire de Lune's back? Mother, may you rest in peace. Have no fear, my sister and I will be fine by ourselves. Sorry for making you ingest that poison, Kyoshika. I hope this fire can ease some of your pain.
Thank you for protecting us, Mr. Yakushinji.
We're only alive because of you.
Thank you for sacrificing yourself to save us too, Shoma. Mr. Sierra, thank you for daring to hang out with someone like me. Thank you for being my friend.
Hiriko, we did it. You protected us all. If Hiriko hadn't set up the anti-sponsor alliance, we'd all have perished in the invader hunt. Not just her. Everyone else who died after her became lights of hope that guided the 8 of us to where we were now. We mourned the souls of those who had died in this game for many hours, but We knew we couldn't mourn forever. We still had a war to fight. Alright, everyone. It's time to dry our tears and discuss what to do for the next battle. Press through the pain and look to the future. Everyone wiped their tears away at my rallying call and looked up. We got some food and beverages from the cafeteria and began our war council. It was clear everyone was simply trying to put on a brave front at first, but we ate and drank. As we ate and drank, we started to cheer up for a bit. Pretty soon, it was just like old times.
The way your festivals are held is truly intriguing. Such a different culture from ours.
Dance with me, commune. I'll teach you how we did it back in the Tokyo residential complex.
God, Nozomi, you are just...
Takumi, we can't let them outshine us. Let's dance till we drop. I'll teach you how to do the lambada.
The one with all those sensual hip movements? Yeah. Go dance with yourself.
Takumi, you're such a stick in the mud.
Not gonna lie, I've never been to a party like this before. Mostly because I never get invited to cultural festivals or sports meets.
With me around, you'll never be shunned like that again. Let's hang out every day and talk about everything under the sun.
Brother dearest, I want to play with fireworks. Can we use the Giftomatic to make some?
That's my brilliant little sister for you. We'll make the biggest and brightest firework display
This is just like the
anyone's ever
Renix uses
seen.
in Campfire. I was just thinking about Cold Steel. After that, we kept chatting about anything that came to our minds, never running out of topics for conversation. We kept drinking and eating, others dozed off as they grew tired. We all had fun in our own ways until late into the night. So day 87, I think this is the day the other route ended on. I opened my eyes to a blue sky, unfurling in every direction.
Oh, that's right. Last night.
We talked until it was almost dawn, then decided we wanted to see the sunrise together. It was so nice that I decided to lie down and apparently ended up dozing off. My foggy brain turned idle thoughts over in my head, and as I got up, I felt a strange presence behind me. Is it Yugamu? I quickly whirled around only to see something that made me doubt my eyes.
What the?
Delsha!
Falling asleep all sprawled out in the open like this in the midst of a war. Not the most sensible idea.
How did Dalshia get into the school? What happened to the alarm? What's going on? I was completely overwhelmed with confusion.
Takumi, you're already up morning. Oh man, we overslept and missed the sunrise. Dalshia!
If we don't get to skip this game, gets -1 point. I think they are gonna let us skip the combat.
Excuse me, but what is this level of excitement first thing in the morning? Invader!
Invader alert! Wake up, everyone! What's going on? How did you get through without tripping the alarm?
Alarm? What are you talking about?
As we were debating, the others showed up one by one. How did Dalshia get into the school? Is the alarm down? It is likely he simply walked through the wall of fire. He is invincible by his very nature. As long as those flames remain undisturbed, the defense system will not detect anything. That's very educational and all, but why are you so familiar with the security system? Before defecting, I was the head of the intelligence department, in charge of analyzing the school's defenses.
I'm Shuki at little lolly shrine maiden over here as a former enemy. Who would have guessed?
You must be the Shrine Maiden, Kanyon. You have fallen far from the light of God. I suppose you must have your reasons, but that I show no mercy to anyone who makes the enemy of me. You shall perish alongside these invaders.
Damn it, I wasn't expecting to have to fight him like this. All that prep work was for nothing. Now, we were going to be wiped out. But just as the thought went through my mind...
1 minute, that is all you get. Go and get yourself ready for battle. Do not disappoint me.
So, this is probably... I would bet this is going to be a skippable combat. With that, Dalshia turned away and put some distance between us. Looks like we've been saved by his code of chivalry again.
Did he mention he didn't like the sneak attacks before, right?
Again. Fighting fair and square. I'm a fan.
We're the ones about to fight him.
We'll go with the strategy we discussed before. His cryptic Lobin is what we need to finally escape from the school. Once we got our infusers ready, the decisive battle began. Yeah, but watch it. I like how Camion knows more about the school than any of the SDU. I feel like there are many more questions we probably should have been asking Camion and we just didn't. But it's fine. Why is the blood red? This game doesn't have pink blood.
Please let us skip this. We just did this.
Yeah, this is the exact same as before.
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength. Blood of my bond release!
Not Daljaw.
Let us begin.
I will take care of his invincible defense.
Consider it done.
Our strategy is to make him step on that thing we rigged up yesterday, right?
This is a battle of wits, so kill your impulses and stay calm, everyone.
Yeah, it's Daljaw.
Please skip it. Oh my god.
Maybe after this.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Thank God.
Alright, Rosen, the game is saved.
It's time. Take this, old man.
This is poison gas.
The effect of the poison will take some time to set in. Fall back and regroup for now.
I never would have guessed there was a poison that could work on me. My vaunted defense has come crumbling down.
Don't turn tail and run just because your invincibility's gone. We urgently need you to die for us.
Now why would I run? I've been waiting to be cornered like this my entire life. I always fought to die in battle.
To die?
To die on the battlefield is the fate of all true warriors. Do you not also long for the pleasure of an honor?
Absolutely not. All we want is to live.
Life and death are but two sides of the same coin. For you to live, you must put your enemy to death. Now that the time has come, kill me to gain the life you so deeply desire. To battle!
It just immediately, you win. Delightful.
Nice job. Good job.
Yep. Our hard work earlier today on stream.
So I've lost. The time of my
So this will be a lot
destruction is
different than the
upon me.
last time we saw this since there's no bees.
But I have no regrets. I die a warrior.
I still don't get it. Deep down, doesn't everyone want to keep on living?
In this world, Sometimes death is more constructive than continuing to live. When I defied that woman, I was ousted from my position as a hero. Imprisoned, I despaired of dying in that emptiness. I am truly grateful you all appeared. Because now I can die on the battlefield as a warrior.
Thank you for fighting honorably.
You could have massacred us if you'd opted for a sneak attack instead.
Yeah. I'm glad you were the last enemy we had to face.
It was an honor.
Yeah.
To have you as my last opponents as well. You are all true warriors. Now, finish me off like the warriors you are, and enjoy your reward of life.
Oh. She's here? Bitch, no!
Why didn't she show up on the other route? Why didn't she show up on the other route? That makes no sense.
Oh, that's kind of a gag. Maybe the bees killed him too fast.
Foolish old man. Why would you think to let these invaders live?
Vashnis! You're still alive!
I thought we blew you up with that bomb.
You really presumed I could be killed by your
Not really.
paltry
Not
weaponry?
really.
You were gone for so long, we just assumed because you're so fucking annoying.
Certainly, I was a
They
little
figured you'd come back
scratched
sooner.
up, but I have since made a full recovery.
It's evil,
thanks
Serval.
to the blood of this old bag of bones.
Vashnis spit her words out angrily and crushed Dalshiel's remains underfoot.
Pretty good crowd today.
Are you crazy? Stepping on your own ally like that?
They were definitely not allies.
Surely nothing I do now can be as crazy as what you have already done. I heard from that so-called sponsor about your little killing game.
Sponsor was leaking information about us to Vashnis.
The invader hunt. How dare you treat my adorable pets as targets for some mindless sport? Nevertheless, your indiscriminate killing spree has also given me some unexpected benefits.
Like what?
Solidarity, fostered by hate. You have angered so many people that my army has grown larger and more unified than before. We are the strongest we've ever been. All of us fueled by an intense hatred for you vile invaders. You, on the other hand, are dwindling in numbers. Our next attack will certainly end in your untimely demise. Just wait. The day will soon come when my army levels this school to the ground. And all of you with it.
With that declaration, Vashnis turned her back on us. With no regard for us standing there dumbfounded, she calmly left. Wait, we get free BP for this?
I'm all for free BP.
Wow.
Wait, can we just redo it over and over again?
Probably. That we will be. Our dim hope that this fight would be over once we defeated Dalshia was thwarted by Vashnis's sudden reappearance. She would be leading her massive army in an all-out attack against the Academy soon. So much for us thinking that this route wouldn't go to day 100, by the way. That fact plunged our hearts and minds into deep despair. I don't think we've ever gotten less than an S rank. I still can't believe Vashnis survived. Or that her army's grown even stronger. Yeah, with what invaders?
They seriously, they became serious about taking us out because we were so aggressive during the hunt.
Perhaps this was the sponsor's ultimate objective all along. Why do you say that? They organized a game that made us hunt down every single school invader we saw. Knowing all the time that it would foster hatred among the invaders, eventually boiling over and exploding into all-out war. That kind of full-scale fighting is sure to create an astounding number of dead bodies.
Huh.
So the sponsor gets tons of dead body by making both sides take each other out. It sounds more and more like the first sponsor really was a zombie.
We're still playing out the sponsor's script even after they're gone.
How big do you think Becky's final attack will be?
If that side is truly unified, the number of combat organisms will be the likes of which we've never seen before. How can we defend ourselves against that? And Veshness is even stronger than Dalcia, right?
She just absorbed his crypto gloaming.
What an impossible game to try and win.
Everyone started looking gloomy. Who could blame us? We were all filled with dread. We thought our fight would be over once Dalcia was defeated, but that hope had been turned into utter despair. This couldn't go on. We were being paralyzed by fear. As their leader, I had to do something. Let's talk about our bright future ahead.
Whoa, what's getting into you all of a sudden?
Dwelling on how gloomy stuff is only going to make us gloomier. So, let's talk about what our dreams for the future are. This is an order from your leader. I'll even start us off. I ignored everybody's confusion and started talking about my dreams.
Once we're back on the artificial
not this
satellite,
again.
I'm going to become roommates with Tsubasa, Yugamu, and Darumi.
Typically leaving out Nozomi.
Yeah, they're literally gonna have a quadruple. Hey, Monokuma, welcome back. Yeah, Grant and I decided...
Hey, Monokuma.
We decided to play some more tonight because we were, well, addicted.
We're gonna rent a cheap but big house and live together in abject poverty. Becoming penniless roommates with my friends. That's my current dream.
Wait a second, Takumi, that was my dream. You can't just poach it like that.
It just means you and I have the same dream, Tsubasa. Just like we should. You and I are united in mind and body.
Thank you.
In more ways than one. Did we tell anyone about the spirit bomb downstairs? I don't think so. Wait, the what?
That's right.
Downstairs?
Like I said,
Stop, not in front of all these
ridiculous.
people.
Oh, the day 100 baby bomb.
Yeah, we told them. They know about it. Really not appreciating the unsolicited info dump, guys.
I feel like Takumi has forgotten about that. I'm not even gonna lie, Vale.
Forgot about fucking Nozomi being his childhood friend.
Yeah, he fucking hates Nozomi in this route, but honestly... Wow, united in mind and body. It's so suggestive. What? What is it? What is being united in mind and body suggestive of? Close your ears, Camion. You're too young for this. Hey, Yugamu, you're next. What are you gonna do when we get back? Any future plans? Dream jobs? Dream job, you say? Ideally, I'd like to do something medicine related. I think I've taken enough lives, so now I want to use my knowledge about the human body to save lives instead. I think you'd make a great doctor. You've already saved my life plenty of times. How about you, Darmi? What are you going to do?
What's a stupid question? Infiltrating a Rose company, of course. I will start as a janitor and work my way up to director of my own project. You know, flood the spineless adventure game industry with my erotic fantasies. When did you become so optimistic, Darmi?
You call this being optimistic? What about you two? What will you do on the artificial satellite?
Naked? Huh? Huh?
Just live my life out peacefully with Camion, I guess. Take daily walks, go shopping, and enjoy life like an ordinary person. I do not expect a life of ease as a refugee, but I will use my skills and abilities to overcome any obstacle. I'll support you however I can too. That's what I promised Ava. Your turn, Ima and Kako. If you have any dreams, we'd love to hear them. It just so happened Brother Dearest and I were discussing this matter the other day.
Once we make it to the satellite, we'll volunteer to distribute food to any children in need. We really should balance all the bad things we did here with some good stuff.
And what could be better than helping children who were just like us in the past? That's an awesome dream to have.
I'll help too. I'll build a powerful cooking stove for you.
You'll likely need medical assistance as well. That's where I come in. I can help with that. As we spoke about our plans and dreams, our faces became brighter and brighter. Painting a vivid mental picture of a bright future is a great way to shake yourself out of the paralysis of despair. That was what I learned that night. Not to mention, being around Tsubasa infused me with even more life. Let's all beat Veshness together. For Cryptoglobin will definitely be strong enough to activate the escape pod, and then we'll be able to make our dreams come true. They really said Darumi has to inherit Horny Academy's will since Kyoshika and Kurara are dead. Whatever. I am still not a fan of Darumi. Thus energized and looking forward to the future again, everyone started preparing for the final attack with renewed determination. We've got to get as strong as possible before Veshness launches her final attack. I slapped my cheeks to get into gear and started training.
What? This exists?
We just got free time?!
Okay, we're doing a linguistics. Bonding events have been unlocked. Oh, yeah, bonding events.
Bonding events are special events that occur when you raise your bond rank with a character. From now on, when you give a character a gift, you'll increase the affinity towards you. After reaching a certain affinity, your bond will increase.
Okay, we need to do linguistics. Is anyone left linguistics?
I believe Darumi. Hold on. You can greatly boost your affinity by gifting preferred items. Yep. Time to spend free time with you.
Yeah.
Holy sh...
Okay, let's scroll over everyone and see what they give. So...
Science and linguistics is,
The Darumi?
Darumi, yeah. Kako is, social studies?
Yeah, it's probably better. Okay, so let's do... Darumi. Darumi's easy to get for. Can we upgrade anything?
Yeah, we're gonna check. I think this is supposed to pop up on your first free time post-jump. It's amazing how it's now happening almost 90 days in. I know,
Does this mean
TJ.
you do your first ever free time in the Sprout? Yes! On day 88!
Yeah.
We were pissed.
We've been complaining. Miruko's an option?
Oh my god, can we get a new move?
Life or death shot.
Have an enemy to deal... Oh my god, please just pocket.
It's attack base 3.
Oh yeah, fucking do it.
Oh my...
No, it's ridiculous. This route is so miserable if you do it first.
Oh my god.
Just
And
upgrade it
also,
3 times.
last yell is 6.
I know it is. Let's just upgrade her and let's get Moko's. Get her to 3. Get her to 4 anyway. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, where's Moko? Finally! Inflict stun on target, inflict stun on user, base attack 6.
Oh wow, that's not.
Moko Mania, hype yourself up to get ready to run wild. Adds reflect to user, adds armor to attack +1 to user, and she gets bonuses for the number of people that attack her. Upgrading the dead characters, I know, but we have so much BP, I kind of don't care. And it's cheap to do this. Like, we haven't even spent that much.
There's a 3 off.
We're upgrading the shit out of Ima.
Yeah, Ima, we gotta upgrade.
Okay, so Moko and Hiroko are caught up. We'll come back to the others when they're alive, I think. I think the rest of this we should focus. Like, look at Ima was all level 1.
Oh, yeah.
They really said they gave him more movement on aerial engagement. This we don't really use much though, so I'm gonna leave that at 2.
Yeah. Not really worth upgrading.
Gaku is a character in this game.
Oh, you can upgrade that again. That's probably worth it.
Voltage 2.
Yeah, we use him. I'd do it.
3,000. Yeah, it's not even that expensive.
Like so.
Although now we're out of that resource.
Fine.
Oh, I want.
Get less gel on people. I just find it overpowered, so I don't really want to do that kind of play style.
I definitely want Unyielding Spirit on her.
Oh yeah, very definitely. Get left, I guess.
Shoma. We'll use you again one day, buddy. Voltage gain ×2. Rescue
We're not
bullet.
upgrading any of these. We're not upgrading it. We literally never use them.
Yeah, we use her to refresh stun.
We literally never use them. I literally have not used Zenomi, and I don't think you've used Zenomi in the last fights.
You use her when you do supers, and then you cure them and use super again.
Yeah, and we don't need it. I don't think.
I think we do this. I think we upgrade Rescue Bullet to 4.
Fine, because it's resources we have a lot of.
Also, Paralyzed Bullet's good.
I don't like Nozomi.
Yeah, the only reason I'm gonna not do it is because Nozomi's been kind of the worst this route. So...
I don't really want to upgrade anything else.
My baby.
I don't really want to upgrade anything. We
Um...
can get It'd be fine with getting like Last Yell and Unyielding Spirit on everyone, but that's really it. I don't really want anything else. I literally never use it.
I use it sometimes. And by that I mean in one battle.
Maybe we should just get all of the things on everything. Cheap. We should yell Last Yell, Unyielding Spirit, or whatever on everyone. Probably should get with it. Yeah.
I'll mess around with it. Oh, Ato.
Never upgrade Ato.
Are those resources only used for upgrading skills? BP, yes. The others are used for making gifts. So we have to, like, kind of be careful with that. Ta, Gaku.
You'd be kind of nutty if it was Unyielding Spirit and having... That's nuts. I think we're good. I think we're good. Give me the controller.
No. Yeah, well, the other characters are dead, so...
Is there another battle in here?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, let's see if we can just power me.
It's been so long since we've used the Gift-O-Matic.
What have we given to her? Did we give that to her already?
Let's see. So we've given her the Depressing Aragay and the Splatter movies.
Okay. Thanks.
Porno campaign sticker?
Promo.
Okay, wow, I'm tired. Fashionable sick pouch, Obvi Tsubasa. Fireworks set. Oh, that's probably for, Kako. Don't clip it!
Wait, go up. Up the spice, eloquent. Get rid of that. Doesn't wear makeup. Actually, that.
Medical tools for Yugamu.
No, it's probably not.
That's disturbing. Party poppers. No.
Like we give the trash can to Shoma.
He loved it.
Do the high heels.
Maybe girl power? No, that's probably Moko.
Femininity. Oh,
I
ball
know,
gag.
but-
Ball gag. There we go. Found one.
This has to be it.
Yeah, continue though. Massage gadget also.
Oh.
It's a massager. She's tense.
Next gen game console, maybe?
Don't you want to see me naked? Huh? Huh?
Happy powder. Yeah, that's definitely for Kako. The massage gadget is a replacement for the Holy Jumanji sword. Oh, Lord.
Oh, you're right. I don't think it was a cold. Okay, let's just do the ball gag.
I think the ball gag is pretty safe.
Misery porn, adult game, life sim, or
gore. Alright, ball gag to Darmy.
I just don't think. I'm sorry, what did you say? The ball gag.
Yeah, the ball gag is a safe bet for Darmy. Word.
Not the best thing in the world, but not the worst either.
Oh, okay, it was neutral.
I guess I'll take it.
Tragic. Alright,
Yeah. Should we just hang out with her? Because none of the other things... I mean, maybe the sexy magazine? None of the guys are really, like, perverted, so well, I guess Yugamo maybe. Where is Darmy? Are you looking at a guide? Sir?
we should probably just hang out there.
We should what?
Probably just hang out with her.
We actually can't.
Oh, we can't?
She's not an option for today. Grant, why did you cheat? Alright, Darmy, take this.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
Wow, that didn't level up linguistics.
Yeah, that sucks. Really need to get up though.
I can't believe that we're getting free time.
I know.
I'm like,
time
I'm
to hit
shocked.
the
I had
hay.
accepted we were just never going to get it.
You never know when the invaders might
Oh,
attack,
Tux.
so rest up while you still can. Well then. Hey,
Not
good night.
Tux speaking up after we gave out the happy powder.
Is that the way of saying cocaine?
It is late. It is late. We decided to stream again after K-Pot. Veshness must be organizing her troops right now. The upcoming final attack was causing me a lot of anxiety. But it's fine, we can beat them. We survived the invader hunt. Veshness has nothing on us. We can do this, we can beat them. I chose to believe in our ultimate victory. After all, we had nothing else to fall back on.
Did our Dharmi rank go up?
No. Oh, the bond?
Yeah.
We can check. Nope.
Damn it.
We might have to hang out with her for that to go up.
Troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 89th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Another day of training. Training to prepare for the final battle.
Oh my god, we free time.
Should we go get resources?
Can we hang with Dharmi?
Or hang out with Dharmi if it's an option. Yeah, we can.
Just hang with Dharmi.
I hate that we're hanging out with Dharmi.
I know, but she's the only good gifts.
Takemi, come to play a game with me. I really love old school Eroge. Ergoy. From the old days are more supernatural objects from games. The madness of the creator, the unauthorized total pathos and absolute goodie bag of fetishes under the guise of a game. Playing games like this makes something burn inside my chest. It makes my soul streak with excitement like
Dharmi!
Anyways, that's why you have to play one of my favorites. You're totally gonna love it, I swear, okay? Deal.
We can't play a game like that. We're supposed to be in school.
Shut up and stop acting like a teacher sped. Show me your soul.
After that, I was captured by Dharmi and forced to play an erotic game. Your experience unlocked the keyword video? Oh, that gives almost nothing.
Okay. Video.
That did not help.
Didn't we do that one already?
Yeah!
Well, it gave us... We already gave her something like that. Go to the record. Let's see her... Go to her report card. Says, what item?
They literally gave us a keyword for something that we already...
Are you kidding me?
That's so trash.
It's the top one. We already got that one. Are you fucking... What a waste. Alright, let's go through the list.
Let's just look at the list again. Didn't you gift them on a previous timeline? Yeah, but it still lists them as if we've done it. So I don't think we can.
Yeah, or Monokuma, do we know if we can just give them the same gift or no?
I think it said you get the best stat increase the first time it's gifted. I mean, graphic novel set is probably her. Like, she likes it. I don't think any of the other characters would read, like, manga.
Let's go.
I think that's a chance.
Something, right? I'll wear, like, out of...
Yeah, it's that... Oh, we're missing two that we're really low on.
She does like video games.
Right, and like, I'm thinking the other characters also don't really talk about video games. Oh, it tells you the keyword on the top left there.
You know it does.
I didn't even notice that.
But not helpful. I think like the risky stuff underwear could be for her, but I don't know if that's hers.
All we're seeing is vehicle and art.
Yeah, because we haven't. I don't know. I don't know if any other character would play video games, so I think that's probably your safe bet.
How can you continue? I haven't finished the VOD. Sorry, Nano.
Oh, Nano's here. Hey, Nano!
Nano, we got free time at the end of the event!
Just do video game console. We don't have anything.
Video game console or manga collection?
No, she's never mentioned manga.
But she likes nerdy, like, anime shit.
Yeah, but she's never mentioned it. She's mentioned video games. Why would we choose the one she's never mentioned? Doesn't make sense to me.
Because I don't know, the video games she likes don't seem like something that would be on a next-gen console.
Yes, but I feel safer than the graphic novel set.
Yeah, but...
I don't feel safe about either of them, but I would go this one over you.
I'm leaning towards the comics.
I would do console over comics. She's never mentioned comics. She's mentioned we just played video games with her.
Yeah, but, well, you made us give her the ball gag, babe. I'm gonna go with the...
Why did you ask me?
I'm gonna go with the graphic novel set for this side.
I think it's wrong. Fine, but hard roll, we are not allowed to do the video game console now. Okay.
Let's see what she says.
Could be great.
Not the best thing
Eh,
in
it was
the world,
mid.
but not the worst either. Yeah, I guess I'll take it.
Curse you!
We are not giving her the video game console now.
Why not?
Because I said that's a hard roll.
Oh. Well, maybe I'll choose to do it.
Ready, soldiers. It's time
So
to
did we
hit
finish
the
the
hay.
route? No, we had a confrontation with Dalcia again. And
You never know when
Veshnis
the
showed up
invaders might
and killed
attack,
him.
so
So
rest
now
up
we have
while
to
you
fight
still
Veshnis,
can.
who's super powered.
Well then.
And
Yeah,
we
good
rallied
night.
everybody in the last 10 days, and now we have free time for the first time in the route, and we upgraded the shit out of Himiko, which made me very happy. Veshnis didn't show up today either. Perhaps it's taking her longer than expected to get her troops in order. Well, that's good news for us. The later she and her army show up, the more time we have to prepare. It's okay, it's gonna be alright. We can do this, we can beat them. I repeated my mantra to myself over and over as I got into bed. It was all I could do to live each day, clinging to the belief that we'd be victorious in the end. We are going right up to day 100 with this route. It just seems to be what's happening.
I think you're right. I don't think it's a video game.
Troops, time to rise and shine! Wowee! It's your 90th day of
forgot he
active
changes it for
service
this.
here at Last Defense Academy.
Yeah, we might need to just hang out with her and get cured. But we need resources,
The
so I
time
think board game
humanity
day
has
maybe.
longed for is almost upon us. We're really in the home stretch now. It's been a long and arduous road. But since you've made it this far, I just know you're gonna be fine. In 10 days, you'll have your happy ending. And all of you will become the heroes who saved humanity. Well then, everyone
Saray,
work
you are
hard
scamming
together
us.
and keep those spirits up.
Huh?
Our 90th day of Academy life. Veshnis was definitely going to attack us within the next 10 days. I need to get prepared so I don't have any regrets when she shows up.
I'm fine.
This is fucking magical. Do you want to do it?
No, we can make no regrets.
No. Sir.
Yes, Tangy.
I let you choose the other. Oh my god, we have no characters. Okay, so wait, we need plants and...
Plants and...
Is that minerals?
No.
Minerals is... Yeah, it
Minerals,
is.
yeah.
Okay, so textiles, minerals, sure. EP machines, no. Plants and minerals, yep. Textiles, machines. Textiles, machines. Wait, what's you got? Plants and textiles.
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Oh no, Sleepy Pooch has been abducted. Would you stop? I let you choose one and then I chose one. Stop it.
Yeah, we were surprised we actually got free time in this route. I'm gonna be honest.
also our upgraded
Oh, that's true.
fire, so we could probably find a level 5 flame.
Underground is really for kills. Underground is really.
Yeah.
I think we got to go there.
I kind of want to just get some of these,
Oh, there's a star there.
There's a star.
I have enough defense on this house. Right after.
Okay, so I want...
South.
Yeah, this one.
Isn't it south? Oh yeah, I mean they're both close. South is probably closer.
What are you farming? We're farming, plants and minerals.
Yes!
Oh, nice.
3 gets you.
Minerals is cave, plants is the right side area. Yeah, we are doing that, Nano, but we also...
What?
Oh, we also want to unlock, because our extinguisher level went up. So I was kind of like... Look right there, that level 5 one has a, It's gold. Is that low level? It's behind a level 5, so I feel like it has to be...
I found something.
Yeah. I thought about going to the flame to our left just to, like, kite it, but it's fine. We'll do... Oh, who cares? I think you get, like... Oh, this is a joke. Oh my god.
I
What
can't
even is the
wait.
point of this?
Yeah, just that.
I'm good to go. Does this do it for you? You make a... I can't wait. Stinks, doesn't it? Let's get to the killing. Does this do it for you?
You got me.
I'm good to go. Time for me to move. Experiment time.
I feel like I've missed something important. What was the last thing you saw, Nano?
We did it.
I actually don't know.
Broken glass.
Oh, nice.
Nope.
Oh my god, why was that behind a level 5 flame? Tsubasa used her kissing ability on Takumi. Oh, okay. That was... Yeah, that happened. And now they want to, like, be roommates or something. We do need plants. Oh, there's a treasure chest over there. If I do...
Oh, nice.
We've gotten a lot of minerals. I know. Dope. There was a... Yeah, so I think...
Probably do.
You don't want to get the chest? Well... There's a few plants on the way, so I think... Okay.
Yes!
Oh no, battle or battle. Oh great.
I found a little something.
Yay.
Ugh. She talked about friend zoning. Oh, okay, you saw that part. Yeah, basically they had a little festival outside and they remembered their fallen allies, and then what's his face attacked us.
I can't wait. Let's get to the killing. This hurts. I'm good to go.
Wow. Expert farmer Yugamu.
I can't wait. How about this? Time for me to move. Let's get to the killing. How about this?
I found something.
Boo, we don't need BP. Yeah, we got to the killing. It's my
I found a little something.
Okay, nice. So maybe just replace one of these 30s for it. 3 should get us there.
What?
Poor Ema is getting smacked. Ema's dead. Well,
we did it.
I'm gonna just go to this, and then we could try going to like maybe the underground. So
Yeah, I know. I suggested the other areas too.
okay, guys, chill. I just wanted to get the treasure chest and the star. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's nothing rare to. Oh, there's that stuff. Okay, cool. Wow, we are. Just go free.
That is true. It has been true. Take the offering.
Oh, crystal though. Yes. We don't want this shit. Yeah. Oh my.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we've gotten shit on the last 3 times. Oh my god. Okay.
This looks good.
Okay, so that's 60. We don't really need. We have no plants at all, huh? Are we getting scammed? Yeah.
I found a little something.
Okay. I'm gonna just get rid of this one since we have a decent amount of it. Yeah.
Thanks. Heal the person at full
Heal the
health.
person at full. Oh my god! What in the scam?
I found a little something.
60. Yeah, it's decent. I think I'm just gonna upgrade one of these. Oh, we don't need the machines. I'd rather get rid of the machines, though. Oh yeah, 6 will get us to 1.
What?
Philosopher's
That's
Stone.
great.
Oh,
Okay, get rid of the
damn.
top. Get rid of the top one.
What?
What?
Problem.
Oh god.
Oh. I'm not. Back to
We just didn't get a lot of plans.
but there's that one.
At least we got a decent amount of minerals.
So, it's the right area.
Okay. Oh no! Oh, we still have
Time for me to move.
wave clear Yugamu.
I'm good to go.
Oh, true.
Let's get to the killing. This'll do. Time for me to move. Does this do it for you? Such a I can't wait. You make. Let's get to the killing. Experiment time.
That's so happy.
I can't wait.
Here we go!
It's all right.
I love when she saw him out the window and she climbed on the bed and looked.
We have not seen the fucking purple guy in the joint at all.
What's the worst that could happen?
Take the glowing blue, it always works out.
Or a Calico.
We did it.
Ooh, it's a 90.
Us. A 3. Force it open. Why are you fucking kidding me?
Alright, now we're in danger.
I think we're good. Let's just...
Yeah.
Fine, we got something.
We got a ton of minerals.
Not a lot.
Emergency! Emergency!
Not as good as plants as they are. That's fine.
Surprised you didn't heal in battle. You can do that?
I didn't even think about that.
Oh, Nano, you're so galaxy brain.
We realized that we could have, but we didn't want to because we felt it was cheating.
I don't think it really makes a difference. Like,
to hit
we
the
basically
hay.
soloed every combat with Yugamu anyway.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up
Alright,
while
let
you
me get it
still
back.
can. Well then. Hey.
Another day with no attack. This must be what the calm before the storm is like. It still doesn't feel like the cusp of a final showdown. Just come on and try it already, Veshness. You're going to lose. I think my armrest.
Yes, monster is dead.
Yeah, the sponsor. Oh, Nano.
You missed a lot.
The sponsor was
Rise and shine.
revealed. Do you want me to tell you?
It's day 91 of your service here at Last Defense Academy. 9 days
You
remain
asked us if
until
you
the
missed
time
something big, and we
humanity is
literally left out the
long
biggest
for is upon
gag.
us. I hate to keep reminding
No, you cannot.
But the
Who do you think
all
it
of
is?
Humanity rests on the shoulders of the Special Defense Unit. So work well and work together for the sake of all of mankind.
Yeah, it was Ato.
How did you guess that? He's dead. Get more training today.
So basically, Ato was from another timeline, and he said, oh really, you picked it up from the speech pattern? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
He said
I'm doing it.
that he was going to give us information if he got a chance to be alone with Takumi. And before he had the chance, Tsubasa killed him because he was being a condescending asshole. But because of the whole conversation we had with him, even without him answering questions, basically, we have resolved that...
Okay, this is... Do we think this is Darame?
A selection of snacks for little kids, bring them to family gatherings or children's parties. Snack selection. It's... no.
Such a kid though.
I know, but I think it's for Kako probably.
Yeah.
Right, when Ato makes all the go on Takumi kill those humans, show me how evil you can be, yeah. But basically I think Ato is he's able to warp through time, like, through... Oh, nice. Hey, we're all right and we're all wrong sometimes, babe.
Who would have guessed?
Enough.
Okay, Takumi, let's not beat around the bush. You want me to recommend my favorite killing games to you, right?
But I also think Hiruko is able
Amateurs
to
always
shift between
expect to be
timelines.
spoon-fed information without putting in the work.
Also, we said we think Nozomi, because there's just a lot of routes. An interesting piece of info you learned this route. What is it?
Well, just about Ato.
Yeah, we also think that whenever Nozomi dies, it means an end of a route.
Yeah, that's our other main, like, woke theory.
Because there was a route we did where she just died and we could have continued and it just, oh no, the route's over. It made no sense.
Yeah, so we're thinking that there might be, like, a more, like, bigger picture reason why Nozomi dying resets the
find rare gems worth playing, you know? Killing game genres overrun with stale copycats
and
rip-offs.
Fanganronpas.
So many of them are more like a checklist of tropes than anything original. I can't talk to anyone who hasn't plunged into that cesspool of despair and tasted the indignity themselves. So anyway, my favorite killing game, right? I'm in the midst of making it right now. You'll just have to wait until it's ready. I'm gonna pull all these ideas floating around in my head together into the magnum opus of all magnum opuses. It's got high school kids killing each other while dungeon crawling. An escape room with gambling elements offering great cash rewards. Am I brilliant or what?
It's so hilarious that we are finally able to do bonds, and we are doing Darumi first, because she's the only character that can increase our linguistics.
Yep.
This is at the actual despair.
I have no idea what we're giving her now, though.
We might have to hang out with her again.
Last time I think we're just gonna get other items that we already have.
But eventually the game will have to recommend new things to us.
This is Gaku.
And I think that the overall, like, gaming keywords is probably going to be worth our time.
I think we used the hang also. I don't know who. No.
We thought maybe Noose with Darumi, but I don't know. I don't know if the game's going to go there.
What do you mean? That's so far, though. I don't know if I agree with them. No, we'll look at all the other ones. Oh, torture restraints from here. I wouldn't have.
A bondage suit to unlock. Oh, that's on the board.
Oh wait,
game.
no, this would be Yugamu.
Probably. It's hard. I feel like the more pervy
Well, I don't think the
things-
noose would be anyone but Darby though. So, like, I don't think anyone else would be that one because she likes horror stuff. But I don't know if that's really horror.
Y'all really are addicted to this game. Hey, oh no. Yeah.
I can do this. We'll just get wrong. Risky briefs.
You want to do the news? Or should we just chill with her if she's available?
I already did it. I just used our phone.
It's okay.
Tomorrow we should just get more plans.
Enduring the unendurable.
Oh,
hey, nice.
Have you been stalking me?
We got 5 affinity though. Not even really getting the stats anymore. Anyone
You
else?
never know. Well then, good night.
Is there anyone else who gives linguistics then? Because I guess we're done with her.
Everyone's gotten a lot stronger in the last few days. If we keep going like this, the invader army would be no match for us. That thought in mind, I started getting ready for bed. Just then...
Who gives linguistics? Gaku? No, Gaku's social stuff.
Who could it be at this hour?
Ema? What does Ema give?
I opened the door hesitantly. Standing on the other side was... Camion, it's pretty late. Did you need something? Camion's face was twisted in agony? What is it? I intercepted the
you're right.
wireless comms just now and ascertained the size of Veshnus's army. Shoma is linguistics? Oh, what the...
I really wanted to get our linguistics before, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to.
Really? How big is it? Much bigger than I anticipated. The Supreme Commander's claim about having the strongest army in history was no idle boast. So, what are you saying? Ava also gives...
Ava? You can hang out with Ava?
Yeah, that was a
We've literally never had the option to ever hang out with Ava.
And that was a light spoiler.
Yeah, that is a light spoiler, but yeah, we didn't even know you could hang out with Ava.
If she comes at you with the full force of that army, your chances of victory are 0. 0, that's an exaggeration, right? We won't know for sure unless we try. We know. We need to give my calculation skills more credit. Not only is the army massive, they also procured a large amount of extinguishing agents capable of putting out the wall of fire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And do not forget that they have Veshnus leading them. The battle is as good as lost already. I was hit by a wave of dizziness and almost collapsed on the spot. Should I even burden the others with the new revelation? They'd support me because we believed we could fight off Veshnus together, but now... That is why I've come with you. I have a proposal that can avert total annihilation. Proposal? We could kill Darmy and use her hemoanima to power the rocket.
I love helpful spoilers.
You mean there's still a way out of this? There is, and it's incredibly simple. We activate your escape pod before Veshnus arrives. Pod. But we're sitting ducks right now precisely because we can't make it work. Only Veshnus has Cryptoglobin strong enough to power it now. We need not remain fixated on her. You have Cryptoglobin of far greater power than Veshnus can ever dream of right here in this academy. The Divine Infant.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
The baby? Do you guys at least know what grades the others contribute to? Wait, what do you mean by that, Monokuma? Every grade is a character that gives 10 points in either of the 2 subsets. And one character that gives 5 points in both, doubled, if gift is a first timer.
But we were just getting affinity from that.
Yeah, like, we gave Darmy a gift that she loved, but she didn't give us any points. We just got affinity.
I don't even know what it does.
It levels up that bond.
Oh, why did we only get affinity for that? Can you hit start and your stats, by the way?
I mean, when you hang out with other characters, do you know what grade they contribute to?
Yeah, we know vaguely because we've seen them, because we know, like, science, whatever. Can you check?
Oh, I see what they're saying.
Yeah, I think our creativity.
That's why we didn't get anything from it, because she gives creativity, but we already filled it all in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, so they don't want you to find one character and then just farm them like we're doing.
Yeah, so we
Damn, and we need Shoma alive.
Shoma or Ava.
We're so creative. Oh my god, we literally need our friends.
Like sleeping and dislike studying. Wow, I feel you talking to me.
Commander Absorption 3, nice. Oh, there's so many dead people.
So creative, thank you. I agree. I guess I don't even know who's out next then.
I never heard him called by that name before, but I knew who she was talking about. So do you know who contributes to what grade? I don't know.
Well, we know some of them. Like, we know Gaku is social studies. We know.
Well, right, but the social studies has like substat. Like,
yeah,
they're probably listed next to each other. Right, observation and exploration. So Gaku probably gives one of those or a small amount to both.
What does Ato give?
Ato was science, I think. No, he was math.
I mean, it's okay. We can just keep track of it when we start talking.
Fuck you, Darmy.
I'm just annoyed that means we need more freaking, we need Shoma and freaking Ava.
We need our friends, babe. And everyone's dead.
Is there any way for us to get our grade up then? So we can't get Linguistics 4 right now. Is that right now?
What's with you and Darby? I just hate Darby. But we hung out with her because we thought we were farming the right stat.
Yeah, so question, guys. Is there any way we could get Linguistics 4 now? Or there's no way because we don't have Shoma or Ava?
Gotta wait for a different room.
Fucking hell! So annoying. God damn it.
His face immediately surfaced in my mind. You mean the baby in the defense room? In the defense room on the 3rd floor of the academy was a baby in a capsule.
Okay, so follow-up question. Can we go back to the prologue route and do a free time and then get our linguistics up that way? Or is that considered cheap?
We were not going to do that.
You can do that.
Of course, yeah. This game has so many exploits, but we're not going to be doing that.
Chat, would it be considered cheating considering we wasted 2 on accident?
The undying flames being produced by the baby's body around the clock were also stored in missiles.
Cheat, do it. Well, you can, but I would say it's cheating. God damn it. Fine.
This would be just like if we farmed Ato over and over to max out absorption on Takumi. Like, no.
Doesn't mean you should. I'm sorry for Grant. I can't. Grant, I can't. God damn it, guys. So what if I just log on while Pengy's busy picking up?
No. Not Grant planning to do this while I pick up his birthday cake tomorrow. The Undying Flames being produced, yes. It would take 100 days for all the missiles to be filled with the Undying Flames. That was the reason we were defending the academy. How do you know about him?
Huh.
Have I not already mentioned I once headed the intelligence department for the other side? I am more familiar with your secret weapons powers than anyone else.
I do not turn 30. I am not old like someone. Not 30. I'm a young spring chicken. Ignore the grays in my beard. Right, Pengy?
I'm more familiar with your secret weapons powers than anyone else.
Watch your tone, sir.
In fact, I would venture to say I know more than you and your friends. You have not even been told the half of it.
I do turn 28 tomorrow.
Powering up the escape pod will be trivial with the cryptoglobin of the Divine Infant.
Everyone else is older. That is true.
Yeah, I was gonna say, my average viewer, I don't know about average viewer, but average friend in the Discord is around my age, so...
And that age is old.
Well, we collectively feel a type of way about what you're saying. We won't go
yeah, I'm not gonna take my grave anymore. Around 43. I'm much older.
Pardonnez-moi.
Let's continue.
Nevertheless, there are risks involved. Once the baby is dead, the protective wall of fire around the academy will disappear. Frozen, how dare you? Jordan, you... Veshnis is likely to seize that opportunity to launch her final assault. However, given the current size and scale of her army, it may not be so nimble as it once was. Veshnis and her army don't factor into this. We're not killing the baby. Your anger is warranted. This is undoubtedly an illogical measure. Takumi, even if you do not kill him for this purpose? Did you know he'll be dead in another week anyway? Huh? The missiles he is creating in that defense room are ruthless weapons designed to raise all life on this planet, including himself. The baby was going to die on day 100. Maybe it wouldn't be a crime to kill him just a few days before. No, absolutely not. You can't ask me to kill a friend. Even if we haven't seen him in a while, he was still our friend. So what if he was destined to die in another week anyway? Killing him ourselves is out of the question. You are perfectly justified to feel reluctant. It is not a path I would willingly tread either. But hear me out, Takumi. As cruel as this may sound, might it not actually be your duty to kill the baby? My duty? What's that? Why, you ask? It is obvious, because you killed my mother, Ava. I do not hate you for what you did, since my mother chose her own fate. But now you have stained your hands with her blood, and you are obliged to keep going in the same vein to the very end. It is irrational that you could kill Ava, yet refuse to kill the baby. My past sins continue to haunt me even now, driving me into corners and forcing me to make unpleasant decisions. What Kamyun was saying made sense. It was my duty as Ava's killer to kill the baby as well. Don't need to take action right away. However, do remember that time is running out. I will be waiting in the underground storeroom. When you feel ready, bring the baby's body to me there. Is this gonna be a choice? Kamyun left me alone in my room to think over her proposal.
Don't take our free time away from us.
I threw myself into bed and stared at the ceiling, but I couldn't think clearly. Just couldn't.
Are you killing a baby? Are you a baby killer?
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
I would probably kill the baby. You mean your Darumi time? I'm sorry, baby. What'd you call me?
Get ready for your 92nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable
I might
and
kill the
suffering
baby.
the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future
Also, I kind of have to
greatness.
pee and I want water, so
Be
I
ready
think
to
I'm
give
gonna
your
leave the board
lives
gaming
to
to
protect
Grant.
our beloved school from the
But you gotta get
vile
his
and
plants, babe.
barbaric
Guys,
enemy.
we get a decision. Don't worry. I got you.
We are not on the Grant route yet, but we are almost there.
I laid awake in bed until morning, unable to sleep. What I needed to do was simple enough. I had to kill the baby. That was it. Go to the defense room, kill the baby there, get his crypto globe, and then could I really do it morally? We hadn't seen him in a while, but he was still our friend. I felt a sudden desperate urge to see the others. I got up from bed and started to wander in search of my friends. Oh, it's one of those routes. It's one of those where we talk to all our friends, I think. Good morning, Takumi! Mr. Samino, you came right on time! Even Kaku bounced over to greet me, and the moment I stepped inside the cafeteria... Please try this! What is it? A special kid's lunch my dear sister and I came up
I
with.
want to make something like this for the street kids. Once we get to the artificial satellite.
Feeding hungry kids on the streets is going to be our way of atoning for what we've done.
This is actually delicious. I'm sure the kids will love it. Being how adventurous the twins have always been with their cuisine, I'm surprised that they attempted a more conventional dish. Yeah, they did make real food. They were serious about what they said. They were ready working toward it. Once we make it to the satellite, we'll volunteer to distribute food to the children in need. We really should balance all the bad things we did here with some good stuff. And we could do better than helping children who were just like us in the past. I finished the kids' lunch and Ima and Kako had made, then left the cafeteria. I got a sleeping dog on me, so I'm being careful. I peeked in the library to find Yugamo poring over a stack of books on the table. Takumi dropped for some morning reading too. Yeah, I thought it'd be nice to change. What are you reading? Medical books related to biology. I'm going to relearn everything from the basics. How else can I become a good doctor, right? You weren't joking about... yeah, we're friendly with them again. Dr. Dream, huh? Alright, we're skipping... Yeah, I'm retiring from the assassin business. I've already resolved to do the day I made Kiyoshika take that poison.
Next time, I'll be on the life-saving side. It's the only way I can atone for what I've done.
He turned to the medical book solemnly. Yugamo was already making plans for the future. I didn't want to distract him and head out to the library. Darmy was typing furiously on a keyboard in the war room. Whoa, it's just you, Takumi. I'm busy writing, talk later. Writing what, a novel? A scenario, you silly goose. Remember I said I'd make the best Hiroge in the world? I've always thought I'd start working on it back at the artificial salad, but I can't stop this momentum now. I've been so caught up already, all 2 nighters in a row. Kudra! Darmy's eyes were shining with life. Yes, she is. I hardly believe this was the same girl who was frequently talking about killing herself only a few days ago. I'm glad to see you're so passionate about it, but why this urge to start now? Is this really the only thing I can do? My whole life's been a screaming pile of crap, crappier than crap. Then one day it dawned on me, maybe I can write something that touches the hearts of those who lives are just as crappy as mine.
Maybe my story can even be something that brings comfort to others. Then I'd be just like Mistress Hideko.
Darmy. Darmy's trying her best to carry out Hiriko's legacy in her own way. Her legacy of saving others. Will her work? Yes, it will. I watched Darmy hammer away at the keyboard for a while longer before leaving. I heard things coming from the metal shop and decided to peek inside where I saw Nozomi. She was sewing machine working on a piece of clothing. Morning, Takumi. Morning, are you making clothes? Yeah, I was thinking of making Commune some street clothes. The priestess dress doesn't look very comfortable. You're just having the big sister role, huh? Nozomi always so tense before, and now she seemed completely at peace with herself.
So what I miss? What's going on?
We're just saying, we're basically seeing they're all working towards their dreams on the satellite while we decide to kill the baby.
I feel like it's gonna be a decision.
No, I don't think it's a decision.
Claire de Lune, my beloved, what's happening? I intend to do for Camion everything my mom couldn't do for me.
I'll cook for her every day. Dress her up in pretty clothes. Go out together.
I have really bad news for you guys about the satellite.
so many
Like,
things.
really bad news.
I just can't wait to get to the artificial satellite.
To Nozomi, living a peaceful life with family was what happiness meant. I watched her work on the dress for a little while more before taking my leave.
Takumi, I finally found you!
Tsubasa ran up to me when she spotted me walking down the hallway. What's wrong? What's the emergency?
Check this out, it's my attempt for a perfect house layout for our roommate situation. Where is it? You know, my room. Dungeon. I know I'm probably jumping the gun here, but once I got started, I just couldn't stop.
She showed me the layout she had drawn up and explained how it would be furnished.
Chibi. Chibi definitely has to go here. It's the only place we can feed it a sofa big enough for all of us.
Yeah. The most important part about her floor plan is that Nozomi is not included.
No east-facing windows in Yugamo or Darmy's windows for sure, since they're nocturnal. The room will be in the corner for privacy, so no one will hear us when we're alone together, hee hee.
Seeing Tsubasa smile so radiantly as she talked about our life together warmed my heart. I wanted to reach out and hold her closer. To protect her and give her the brightest future.
For this to come true, we'll have to beat Veshness first, but that's no problem. She and her army will be no match for us.
Yeah, we'll make it happen, one way or another. Everyone's already taking firm steps towards their futures. I want to make sure they all get to the artificial satellite and start living those lives. But to do that, is killing the baby and taking his cryptoglobin really the only way? If Veshness and her army were really impossible to defeat, it was our only option. Does that make it right? I knew the answer. Of course it didn't. Should I send everyone to the artificial satellite, even if it means doing something terrible by killing the baby? Or should I take my chances and rally everyone to face Veshness's final attack? I have to make a choice.
Oh, you do get a choice.
What am I going to do here?
Guys, don't worry, Pengy already said he'd kill a baby. It's literally kill the baby.
I don't believe it!
I'm going to kill the baby.
No! What is that? What is that?
That was you saying I was gonna kill the baby. Guys, I nailed his voice there, right?
We haven't talked to him in 84 days, but he's our friend.
I support evolution friends. I do support the right to choose to kill the baby.
Dale, you know that wasn't me.
Wait, that wasn't him. No, it was actually him.
I'm going to kill the baby.
No.
Guys, we support women's right to choose to kill the baby. And Pengy's right to kill the baby. I think we, as Caucasian men, should be the ones making the decision on whether we should be allowed to kill
It's
or not
hitting
kill.
too close to home, Grant. I really want to know what's on the fucking satellite.
Do it!
I'm gonna kill the baby.
Kill the baby!
By the way, guys, you can always tell Grant is really excited when he does this.
Evil.
You're so evil.
Well, there's no other way.
Kill
I
the
have
baby.
to kill the baby.
Oh, you both are evil. I would have never killed the baby.
Nano, I do play Rachel Alucard.
I knew it was the only.
It's killing game time!
I actually don't know if I would have killed the baby.
It was my responsibility as leader to ensure everyone made it to the artificial satellite safely. Here's the thing. The game threatening us with, oh, it's a big army. I'm like, so what?
I just don't want to do another combat. The last
so
combat felt like the
evil.
final one. Even though we kind of skipped it.
I just feel like the battle is gonna be either a scripted loss. It's probably just a scripted loss. The friendship route just got permalocked for Peggy. Yeah, I have to relock it by not killing the baby.
We can't save, but we can just go back. It takes 1 second.
Oh, twice. You can easily look.
Oh, we can see if it was an end route.
So-
Ooh, we chose the bad route.
Well, we don't know that yet.
No, because main route's always stays on the main route. The correct one.
I shouldn't have looked.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna say. Don't look.
It was my responsibility
Was
as
he also
leader
in possession of the
to
all-seeing
ensure
eye?
everyone made it to the artificial satellite safely. For that to happen, I had to stain my hands with blood one last time. But I can't do it now. Someone was bound to notice me walking into the defense room in the broad daylight. I don't want anyone to see me doing this. I decided I would do it secretly in the middle of the night, away from watchful eyes. And I was just crying.
Yeah, I don't think killing the baby was the right choice after looking at the flowchart.
I just want to know what's on the satellite.
I don't blame you on that one.
In the middle of the night, I quietly made my way to the door in front of the defense room. Yeah, Ato took hold of me and made me kill the baby. That's my story. The baby's on the other side of the door. He was generating undying flames in his capsule even as I stood there. It was Theurgy. The door was protected by undying flames too. They would rekindle almost instantly, even with repeated use of fire extinguishers. With undying flames that not even fire extinguishers could put out, this room was an impregnable fortress.
TJ, I'm sorry, but you know, sometimes you have to make the right choice. And Pengy did not.
Did they ever explain our blackouts? Yeah, it was literally Ato taking control of our body.
What was it?
Yeah.
Did they say that?
Yeah. When he was blacking out, it was because Ato was taking control of him temporarily.
They say that?
Yes. You remember?
No. Oh, Yugamo told us?
That wouldn't be a problem for me in this enhanced suit.
Oh, shit.
The suit Hiriko retrieved for us at the cost of her life, and the suit Ato left behind. Camion combined the materials of both to create an enhanced suit that could even withstand the heat of Undying Flames. They haven't told us that we killed Gaku, but I strongly suspect we killed Gaku, and probably Saray too.
Oh. Wait, that's why we lost control. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
If the Undying Flames can't hurt me, this
We
door
just
is
have a
no
jackhammer?
longer unassailable. Yeah, what the
Hydraulic hammer.
Oh, well, Giftomatic can make anything, so whatever. Guys, I'm gonna get us what we need, and it's a dead baby. The Cryptoglobin, we need to launch the escape pod. As I mumbled those words under my breath, I took a step closer to the door. And then he showed up.
He has not been here.
What the?
What the? You!
The ghost boy suddenly manifested in front of the very door, protecting his physical form. He chose a really bad time to show up again after such a long absence.
Why are you surprised? Aren't you here to kill me?
No, of course not. Oh, and we're a liar.
Oh,
You don't need to hide it from me, Takumi. I have a good grasp on the situation.
ML18.
You need to kill me for my Cryptoglobin to power the escape pod you found underground, right?
Huh? How did you know? I thought you weren't feeling well enough to move around.
Yeah, we're like... I'm not gonna kill you at all. Then what is that jackhammer? To inform you about... Oh, okay. What's up?
No, I just find it funny. It's like, I'm not gonna come and kill you holding a gun.
Right.
And a fucking suicide note to lay on his body. I'm not here to kill you.
Huh?
Sick.
There's a particular space known as blood space in this world. It's a distant space filled with Cryptoglobin energy. However, a malicious aura from the future has been seeping into a certain part of that space. My true form, the baby, is badly affected by that aura. This may sound strange, but the blood space corruption was purified a little while ago, and I suddenly recovered. The last few days, I've been going around the school every night to gather information, figure out the reason for my sudden recovery. That's when I saw you discussing my assassination with a girl I'd never seen before.
You heard me talking with Camion?
You were talking about whether or not you would kill me. I've been watching you since yesterday to see what decision you'd end up making.
Oh, shit.
And as I expected, you decided to kill me.
So you're here to stop me.
I wish I could. After all, who wants to die right after recovering from an illness? Unfortunately, my powers are useless against you. Dying flames have no effect on the strange suit you're wearing. That's why you wore it here, right? Looks like my guess is correct. I'm powerless to stop you from committing this crime.
Oh, wow.
Suddenly, something happened to the Undying Flames protecting the door.
I can't believe you would kill a baby.
They completely vanished.
Why did you do that? Why?
It's pointless to fight back. I've decided to accept my death gracefully. Go ahead and kill me, Taku. It's okay. The escape pod needs my Cryptoglobin to fly, right?
You're willing to die to help us?
All of you have been fighting so hard to defend my body from the invaders after all. It's only right I do something for you in return.
I was touched to my core by the baby's kind-heartedness. Also, I mean, the baby's gonna die in a week anyway. Now we could go to the artificial satellite without fighting Veshness.
But I need you to promise me one thing.
What is it?
I don't mind you using my power escape pod for the others, but
You're
You
so
can't
evil.
get on that pod, Takumi.
What? Why not?
think about it. Think about everything you've done. You killed Ado before you did anything on day 2, and now you're trying to kill a defenseless baby. You're dangerous. Letting you on the satellite would cause trouble for a lot of people. So I want you to die with me here on this planet.
Yeah, sure, baby. And then we get it on the pod anyways.
Yeah, sure, no worries.
It seemed like the ghost boy had got at the impression I was some kind of heartless serial killer. Who could blame him? I'd killed a lot of people, and now I was trying to do the same to him.
If you promise me you won't take me to the escape pod, you won't take the escape pod to the Arfish satellite. I'll give you my word. I'll let you use me as fuel without any resistance.
We could stop him. We don't care.
Did I want to stay behind on Earth by myself? Of course not. I had my own dreams, and I wanted to see how the others fulfilled theirs as well. I couldn't bear to accept this condition, but... Alright, I promise.
I won't get on the escape pod. I'll stay here.
I made a promise I didn't intend to
Oh
keep.
my god, we're so evil in this route.
We are so fucking evil. The baby would be dead by then, so it wouldn't matter anyway.
That's a relief. My life won't be wasted if I can take you down with me.
We're evil.
He sounded truly
Guys, do the
relieved
Monami command. We need this.
when he said that. A moment later, he vanished. I just can't seem to get away from the bad guy role.
Thank you, oh no.
Communicating directly with the person I was
You're
about to
so
kill
evil.
only added to the weight of my guilt, but there was no time for hesitation. It was time to carry out
We're
my
so
final murder.
evil in this route. Like, we got the super evil route out of the way.
There was no need to stay in the suit now that the undying flames were gone. I took it off and transformed into my class armor instead. Then I started breaking down the door. Without the flames to protect it, it didn't stand a chance. I hope by the end of this, Takumi just rips his skin away from the face and it's Eito. I mean, we've basically become Eito in this route.
Honestly.
Slowly but steadily, the door began to crumble under my attacks. The damage grew heavier and heavier.
We're so evil.
Until at long last, it was completely destroyed. I dashed right into the defense room without stopping. Don't look, Nano. With a loud cry, I charged toward the baby's capsule. I had a strong feeling my guilt would paralyze me if I hesitated for even a moment, so I just kept running with all my strength. Don't stay calm, get agitated, throw out all your common sense. I kept repeating those words to myself as I raised my sword and with a racing heart, sliced through the capsule with the baby still inside.
I don't like this route anymore.
System down. System down.
You're
Emergency.
so evil.
Emergency. Switching to reserve power supply. Restore system immediately.
So how do you plan to harvest its cryptoglobin? The emergency announcement began playing as I took the baby's body out of the capsule.
Full system. Error. Emergency.
God damn it.
We have to do that to it?
Reserve power depleted. All systems shutting down. All systems shutting down.
The lights went out. I quickly ran through the darkened school campus. I handed the body over to Camion, who had been waiting in the storeroom. Takumi, you did as I asked. I'm sorry you always have to be forced to take on the painful responsibilities. I am truly sorry. Never mind that. Just get the escape pod ready. I'll go call the others. I ran up the stairs to the school, toward the roof. Wake up, everyone! Head to the escape pod hangar right now! Wake up! The escape pod is ready! I pounded on every door on the roof to wake everyone up.
What happened? Is there an enemy attack?
Just head to the hangar now! Everybody wake up! I ferried my confused friends towards the underground hangar.
Wait, why does Golbat have 2 commands?
You mean why?
What? Why? What is Golbat 1? What's Golbat 2?
Oh, Golbat 2 is a lot more.
Ah!
There's also.
Because there's people.
Everybody crowded into the escape pod.
What's going on? I thought we couldn't use the escape pod without Veshness's Cryptoglobin.
Did you find a substitute? Who in the world could sub for Veshness?
I keep trying to bait Grant into playing it with me.
Hey, wait. What do we do about the invader army? I glanced out of the window as we were running here, and the wall of fire was gone. The school's completely defenseless right now.
Isn't the wall of fire powered by the baby in the defense room? If the wall is down, something must have happened to the baby. And here's the escape pod suddenly ready.
You got me,
to
you're
take
too
off.
smart for your own good.
Does that mean the fuel being used to power this pod is...
Takumi, you didn't.
It's the baby!
All right.
The jig
And
was
now we that's good. Thank you. What is going on? Now
My
they
friends had figured out what I'd done.
Now they are actual geniuses. What the fuck is going on in this game?
Takumi's.
Are you guys tired? How you guys have this much brain power to think right now? And you're just like, oh my god.
Oh my god, Takumi, you didn't. The baby. I closed my eyes and kept silent, fearful that they would turn on me. However, Tsubasa and Yugamu each took one of my hands into theirs and squeezed hard, tightly, without saying anything. I'll share your guilt with you. That was what it felt like they were trying to tell me.
I'm sorry, Takumi.
You did that despicable deed? For us?
That makes us accomplices.
Shush, Kako.
You should have just let me tank bad guy roles like this.
True. One by one, the others started commiserating with me. The moment it hit me that they weren't going to despise me, tears of relief started
We're
welling
all
up in
just
my eyes.
broken in this route from what we went through.
It made my desire to, I mean, half of us are dead. It made my desire to go to the artificial satellite with these people even stronger than before.
Commune?
Camion.
How long until takeoff?
Oh.
Just a little more. The takeoff sequence is proceeding smoothly. We just have to trick the AI into thinking today is day 100.
As soon as she said that, the inside of the pod started shaking, making it difficult for us to keep standing.
I like how the baby said, just, you have to stay behind. I'll literally die if you stay behind. And then we fucking lied to him.
Well, remember, and I said before Takumi said it, I'm like, yes, we will do. Of course that's what I'll do. And then I will just not do that. And then Takumi said it, and I'm like, wow, I guess I'm just evil Takumi.
This is gonna be a rough launch. Expect at least 8G.
What the heck's 8G? I didn't know phone tech was that advanced already.
I think she means the gravitational force pushing against our bodies when we take off.
How strong is 8G?
Strong enough to rip your heart out of your body.
Stronger
if you
than
don't
7G.
Strap down. Get to your
Next
seats,
question.
everyone.
We quickly found our seats and buckled up. At around the same time.
Omnidirectional attack will launch in 400 seconds. Leading up to the omnidirectional attack, all defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard.
Hey, I did say we are basically Ato. Also, I'm gonna say this, Ato might not have been wrong to hate the Special Defense Unit. If he knows more than we do and he's been looping, we legitimately seem like we're the bad guys. How are you liking this game? I'm curious about it. This game is amazing, Puddle. Absolutely amazing. The announcement that was supposed to play on day 100 blared out from the hangar speakers. Camion had successfully hacked the system and tricked the AI into thinking it was day 100. My heart was racing and my breathing became faster. Finally, we were returning to the artificial satellite. Oh my god, maybe we're gonna see what's there. All our dreams were gonna come true. It's not true.
I want to make something like this for the street kids once we get to the artificial satellite.
That is so cute.
Feeding hungry kids on the streets is going to be our way of atoning for what we've done.
Next time, I'll be on the life-saving side. It's the only way I can atone for what I've done.
Maybe my story can even be something that brings comfort to others.
You care about things now?
Then I'd be just like Mistress Hideko.
It felt like so long.
Zomi's like, my one important line wasn't voiced.
Yes, but everything is over now. Once the next announcement plays, this pod will be ejected to the schoolyard. After that, it goes directly to the artificial satellite.
Is Veshnis just gonna shoot us down?
An omnidirectional attack will launch.
I really believe Veshnis is going to shoot us down and we're gonna get cock-blocked from seeing what's on the satellite. At the second announcement played, the shaking in the escape pod became even more intense.
It's finally time! Let's go!
Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
To outer space we go!
Wow! I'm actually starting to get excited!
An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
It's over, Takumi. Yeah. It feels like it's been a really long nightmare.
Please depart immediately after boarding the escape pod.
This long and hellish nightmare of ours was finally ending today. We were going to the artificial satellite.
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch moment.
Huh?
The announcement got cut off halfway. It wasn't just the announcement, all the mechanical noises around us had stopped. The inside of the pod was eerily silent.
What's happening?
What's going on? We out of power?
Has the takeoff been reset?
Commune, what is this?
I don't understand. Why was the takeoff aborted at this stage?
Commune stood up from her seat in a fluster and booted up the internal PC to check what had caused the disruption.
What? Insufficient propellant energy? That is impossible!
Not even the baby's blood is strong enough to power the escape pod?
It can't be. His cryptoglobin was supposed to be in a league of its own.
Exactly! For it to be insufficient is inconceivable.
Alright, let's sacrifice Camion.
Just 1 second ago, the power was so strong, I was having trouble keeping it in check.
Is Takumi on board?
Camion kept staring at the screen, completely stunned.
The energy in the propellant keeps going down even as we speak. It's almost as if it's deliberately refusing to allow us to take flight.
Because we can't go with that.
Ito in the exhaust pipe.
You can't be on this guy. I suddenly remembered what had transpired before. I promise you.
You can't get on that pod, Takumi.
Was the escape pod being stalled from taking off because I broke my promise? Was his will preventing me from reaching the artificial satellite? I should have gotten off the pod the moment I realized I was the one holding it back. Everyone would be saved then. Everyone except me. But just couldn't give up on that dream. Becoming roommates with Tsubasa, Yugamu, and Darumi on the artificial satellite, happily living day to day despite being dirt poor. Why is that a part of the fantasy? I did the unforgivable so that we could all attain that dream together. Killing all those people would be for nothing if I died. Couldn't bear to get off the escape pod. Weighed down by my hopes and dreams for the future, my body simply refused to move.
Isn't there anything we can do? We just need cryptoglobin, right? Kill me and take mine!
Ima!
Mine too! I'd gladly die to make sure Mr. Tsubasa stays alive!
What the heck are you two suggesting? That's not happening!
Calm down, brother dearest!
No, I should be the one to get off. A leader shouldn't cling to life so disgracefully. It was my duty to sacrifice myself and save the others. You can time travel, by the way. Get off. Get off, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. Get off that stupid pod, Takumi. But I couldn't muster up the resolve.
Give Sonya command.
The thought I'd never see my friends again paralyzed me. Nozomi, Ima, Kako, Darumi, Yugamu, Kamyun, and I would never see Tsubasa again either. Oh, she's coming!
Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
They just said,
Unauthorized
"Happy birthday,
personnel
we're all
detected
here."
on school grounds.
Happy birthday.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Veshness must have mobilized her army to attack the school after noticing the wall of fire had disappeared. There was no time for us to escape anymore. Our big gamble had failed, all because I shamelessly tried to survive alongside the others. We quickly rushed out of the pod to take on Veshness and her troops.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, everybody, wish Grant a happy birthday! It's officially after midnight.
The Invader army wasn't as large
Happy
as I imagined.
birthday!
Thank you guys.
Happy birthday!
Veshness must have organized her troops in a hurry to seize the window of opportunity while the wall of fire was down.
Happy birthday!
We were more or less evenly matched with her hastily thrown together squad. Invaders came swarming into the school from all directions, and all we could do was kill, 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 kill. By around daybreak, we had virtually annihilated all invaders except for Veshness and her main force. All that remained was the Supreme Commander herself. Take her out, we could survive this. We were so close to a miraculous victory, but it wasn't meant to be. Our greatest weapon, the Revivomatic, broke down from overuse. Unable to come back to life, we started losing our lives one after another, and in the end, scripted loss. Everyone!
Oh wow.
Fucking massacre route?
Okay, I think it's.
You're so evil!
Though we barely managed to defeat Veshness, she took each and every one of us down with her.
Alright, let's call it.
Whoa!
Who would have guessed killing an innocent baby would not be the right answer?
Honestly, all I wanted out of that.
You know, I've had a complete change of mind. I am now pro-life.
Oh, you don't mean that. Look at this. Oh, they finally started marking Moko as dead. When did that happen?
Wait, did they not? No, they did.
I feel like, oh, maybe it's been a long ass time. All right, never mind. All right, so the lesson learned is
Every life is precious.
Sacrificing babies, sometimes bad idea. Wow. Alright guys, well, we went a little...
We're almost at an ending.
That was a cool ending, honestly. I really was hoping that we'd get to see the satellite, but Takami's a filthy liar, so he didn't deserve it.
Yep, tragic. Alright.
Alright guys, we're gonna get out of here, so have a good night everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the horror stream.
Horror stream.
Yep, horror stream for Grant's birthday.